Okie dokie, so, I have no idea what the URL is to this thing. Hopefully I should be streaming at the moment. Let's find out. Nice. Okay, well, I'll post a link. Okay, doing this. I have no idea who's watching or anything, but okay. So what I am going to do is build this implementation. So off we go. I guess I am in the chat. I guess do we have chat? So these are the designs done by Chris Mann, and his spec from me was kind of brutalist. So it's sort of kind of like this. We worked on the font a bit, and anyway, I had an idea that black and gold might look pretty cool. So this is where we're going. So it's just a single page website, and there's no real speakers in place at the moment. These are just from last year, and we've only got we don't have any sponsors in place yet or anything like that. So these will have to be kind of filled out later. But all this content at the top needs to be built. I have VS Code somewhere here with the current website, which is nothing. Like it looks like that. So I'm going to build this, and I'm probably going to do it in Chrome as well. Just because I haven't done this in a while. Try to remember how to do it. So what do I want to do? I want to add a source. Yeah. Let's go into dev. Conf. Oh my god. Let's get to the right folder. 2023. Yep. And that's this. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so let's just break these up a little bit as well. So style, CSS. I guess just this lot is going to go in there. Just to get this working. Link. Yep. Okay, so that means we're in. And I need to use the font, which is this Proto Mono. I can never remember how to get the name out. Is it this one? The full name? Let's find out. Nope, it's not that one. Yeah, cool. Okay, it's that one. I need to obviously do the web font and all that. But for a minute, I'm just going to point to the local one. Let's get. So I kind of need to focus on making sure it works in this kind of like small size. So I'm going to force myself into like a mobile-ish layout. And we've got a black background and this goldish color, which I'm sure is going to look different on every single person's machine. Let's do HTML, background, black. Okay. So this guy is going to be an SVG, and we want these two things. I'll do copy as SVG. I'm going to use Jake Archibald's SVG. SVG, oh my god. There you go. Paste markup. Is that all right? Yeah, looks right. Okay. Let's create that logo. Logo.svg. And let's replace that logo. Actually, we can probably put it in line. Let's try that to start off with. How's that look? Okay. Right, cool. So, I mean, this is just a header. Really kind of want to draw this up, but header, paragraph, a list, and then we've got header style, so H1s, H2, sorry. I guess that's my H1. Can I copy all this? Can I copy? Where's the copy button? Well, we don't want to copy on any of that, do we? Alright, so let's get, yeah, the H1 is that, the logo, and then it's got ffconf. And our H1 is, how do you get the, oh man, it's a vector. Why is that a vector? That's no fun. I need those kind of variable font cleverness. What am I trying to say? The talk that Andy Bell did on fonts resizing depending on the page width and so on. That's the kind of thing I want just there, but I'll have to come back to it. Alright, let's just get that working. Right, so our H1, we can do it in here, can't we? H1 style, let's get rid of that. Style over H1, font size, massive. In fact, that doesn't even say ffconf, does it? Idiot. Let's change that. Oops. Okay. Why have we got some spacing there? What are we looking at? Let's get rid of that space. Is that going to work? Maybe stick it in span, that will do it. Okay. Why are my spans tiny? Because of this. No. Because of that font size across the board. So let's get rid of this default font size and an HTML. Yeah, okay. Background of we want our links to be white, and what do we want here? So we've got a little bit of a gap. 21 pixels, 42, oh my god, okay, 80, so it's some variable. So I guess I should probably say, if anyone is watching, if anyone is actually watching, please say hi, because I've got no eyes. Okay, so I want this font to be the same size. I'm not going to do that right now. I've just kind of hard coded it to do make relative. I want it to be the same height as the logo, which is 86 pixels. Let's get rid of the flex because you don't need that anymore. That min height because I know it will bite me. And what have we got? We've got some kind of margin going on here. the H1? Oh, is it the line height? Let's put that into the font as well. Not the font, the HTML. No. Let's just not have that. Okay, so what we've got a 30, 24. So we've got 24 padding, 32. I'm guessing 64. No, 48. Okay, so we're going up in 12s. Are we going up in 12s? Whatever, it's a thingy. I really do need. Hi Matt, thanks for watching, and yeah, my attention's flaky as well. Okay, screw this, I'm just going to stick in the H, what do we want, margin of, I don't know, 24 pixels and nothing. No, wrong way around, always the wrong way around. So this is too big, isn't it? There's my H1. Oh, that really sucks, isn't it? Right, let's get some vertical alignment going on. I mean, I apologise. Align content center. Hello, Dave. Thanks for watching me ramble, mumble, mostly. Do say if I'm mumbling. I mean, if you skipped forward, this is basically where I'm trying to get to. Skip forward, yeah, if you're on the live stream, this is where I'm trying to get to. But I'm starting with the mobile and then working my way up. And it was actually, what was it? The browser, not Browser Wars, whatever Dave's conference was called. The browser website conference where Andy Bell gave his last talk about font sizes and being relative. I need to do that. Anywho. Right, where are we up to? So I'm just doing some in the browser. There's no point in having any kind of clever back end at all. So let's take this, let's get rid of the link. Let's make this H2 the date. Let's, what we got, Friday, is that how I formatted the date? I'm going to use Chris's design here, Friday 10th, state of the browser, thank you Dave. Clearly it left a lasting impression on me. I was into the content, not the, yeah, anyway. Friday 10th. Why does that look different on mine? Friday 10th, November 2012. It always looks different, doesn't it? Is there some letter spacing going on? Yeah. Well, there's no, so the reason, I mean, it's a single page. It's not even a single page app. It's just content, right? Doesn't need, I mean, possibly I'd use Markdown to generate it, but I don't need the work, like the build tools, do I? I feel like there's some letter spacing going on here. Alright, well, screw it, let's get the line height right. So, let's do this H2. Oh my god. Line height, 32px. And I don't know if there's any magical way. Is that? Oh yeah, thank you. Just left over. I wonder if CSS I can repeat. Can't really do that, can I? Because what I want to do is if the window goes really wide, like this thing just repeats over and over. The lazy way of doing it is just to repeat it textually over and over. There's stuff you could do with CSS backgrounds here, but All right, for the minute, I'm just going to do actual text. And I guess I should probably stick down a span and then clamp. That's the puppy. I'm guessing you're behind. I'm seeing your clamp min-max. I will come back to that. And these repeated ones, I'm going to do aria hidden equals true. Just shows that I don't know what the syntax is. Is that the right syntax? I can't remember. Accessibility. Yeah, is that right? And my thinking here is I can just manually repeat this a few times. And then when the page gets really wide, you see them all. So, where are those? I don't make it wide. Oh, I haven't reloaded, that's why. Okay, let's make this H2, H2 text, not text align, overflow hidden, text align center, display block, no, text overflow hidden. Why isn't this working? White space. No wrap. That's what I want. Okay. Is that in the center? It's really difficult to tell, isn't it? For the Matt, you saying display flex for these guys? Yeah, possibly actually. I don't want to wrap it, and then I want it to kind of like go over to the left, so that it has this kind of overflow effect. That said, I can just do margin left, yeah, minus margin left minus 20px. Get rid of the text align. Oh, what, like justify, yeah. Align items center. Right, let's get rid of that margin left thing. No, that's still padding to the left. I think it's because it flows against the left, so it won't shift the whole lot across. I reckon that I fix it just by doing a margin left minus 50% or some arbitrary value, so that when it... Oh my lord, what is going on now? Why have I got a flexing font? Oh, I know why. Never mind. That didn't do it. Oh, well, let's get some... I also want to get some margin right on this. The span. And I want to put bullet after it as well. Yeah, not a bullet like that though. Can I just copy that bullet? Is that a text? Is that text? It is, isn't it? There you go, it's in there. I've got that. Let's just... Oh yeah, super lazy. Place item center. Let's try and do that. Let's... I don't think I've ever used this. No, doesn't do the trick. I don't see why there's no CSS I can think of that would force the whole thing to go off the edge of the page, short of being like position absolute. Only position absolute and margin left would be pushing it. Because like the theory is it looks like this underneath the, you know, in the layers, I guess, of the DOM. Not the DOM, but the browser layers. Like you've got this full thing that's overflowing both directions. Oh, isn't it? It's something like left 50%, margin left 50%. Oh, it's something stupid like that, isn't it? I mean, and then I don't think I did it at all. What? It's getting confusing with all the comments. Let's get rid of this stuff. I'll come back to this. It's not the end of the world. Just be nice if it kind of, you know, scroll off. Anyway, I want to do the this thing. Let's make this, I don't know, 24, and then margin left. No, padding left. Yeah, well that's exact. So marquee was exactly what I was thinking. I'm thinking of kind of like Blade Runner, city lights. Fuck it, should we stick a marquee in there? No one likes us using these old tags. But you know what? Oh wait, does marquee work? Oh no. Oh, it does. Look at that. And then what do we want? We want repeat. No results. That big red. Yeah, we want. There's something like, I'm sure there's like a wrap. So it doesn't come in from the left, it kind of, you want it to start at the so that's the amount of scrolling of each individual pixel. That's not what we want. Oh. Well, I mean, so accessibility wise, in terms of it disabling for, well, I suppose we want to disable it for motion debris. In terms of, oh, hello, I didn't know you could do that. No way, you can't do that. Just drag on the page. Oh, I've lost my bullet. That's why. That looks crap, doesn't it? It does need to, it just needs to loop. I'm sure, I mean, well, just, that's gonna annoy me. Scroll delay. I think that's probably going to just annoy me, isn't it? 10? 60? 100? 200? I mean, that is annoying, isn't it? You can't see the date until it's been asked to kind of work its way around. Right. Beautiful. I mean, I don't think the spacing is right. I think Chris has just put, I don't know what he did. Maybe just some text. Is that a tab? How do I see tabs? Where is it? Can we see white space? Oh, where's it hidden? Panel, layout, enable, show white space characters, right. that's just a space. That's what we did. Okay, let's do that then. Well, let's make this smaller, I guess, 12px. We like our 4s. Alright, got really far so far. Let's go back to this guy. So, HR? I'm never sure about HRs, just because they kind of, you know, actually exist. And they also look crap when you're styling them. Because the like the border thing. Not the border. Yeah, the border basically. What is this? What? I have not seen that before, the slot thing. Alright, HR. Oh, it's not, it's border colour, isn't it? Oh, border colour. Why is that applying? I think, Matt, if you were trying to paste a link, it didn't turn up. Border, bottom. More. Oh, there you go. Border, top. TBX. Solid. There you go. Oh, that marquee really does not smack of Blade Runner at all, does it? He's got a 4-pixel. What, 32? Why is that 32? Margin bottom. Right. That does need to be the so Dave, you're saying clamp, weren't you? For the size, font size of the H1. So font size is clamp min, I don't know, 48 pixels, and then ideal is, I don't know, 50%, no, 50 VW, and then max is, I don't know, 200px. Just make up some values, right? Okay, so that font is disgustingly huge. What is it clamping to? What? Okay, computed. Font size. Oh, okay, right. So 48 is way too small, and I think maybe it's actually it's not the H1 I want to clamp, it's the, yeah, let's get rid of those things. Let's get rid of the white space because it's super distracting. I shouldn't do this for too long. I will probably stop the stream in about 15 minutes, just so that I get lunch at the very least. It's, yeah, so I want to put the font size clamp on the span inside the H1 like that, so it's really big. Width, oh, on the width of the SVG as well. So what I would do the same thing like this. I mean, oh, come on. But let's make that smaller. Why is it able to get that big? It's too big. Let's just ignore that for a second. I think that, because I've got a hard width on the, I thought I turned off the thing. Okay, right, let's just quickly, oh whoa, what happened there? Okay, I need some, yeah, my line height's not good. I think it's because I've got a hard-coded height and width here instead of a viewport, which is very much slap wrists, viewport box. I never write this stuff by hand. Yeah, okay. Right, so that width is now that, right? And I guess, yeah, okay. Kind of working-ish. I mean, it's, I don't know how small I'm going to go. I don't know what phones people have. iPhone SE? There has to be a point where you're like, nah, I'm not going any smaller than that. It's just going to have to clip. I mean, it's literally just a number, isn't it? Right, so well, that isn't even near the lower end. I mean, sure. I guess a max is whatever, yeah, that is. Okay, alright, yeah. I'm not really saying anything, am I? I'm just making noises. Here we go. Getting there. Doesn't want me to be able to drag that. Where is it? It's this one here, isn't it? Let's make it the same. 34 VW. Don't really know what the sensible one to do is there. And when it's big, it does want to be that big, but I mean, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Need some center alignment. And the logo is shrinking, but the font is just like, nah, I'm gonna be big. Oh, dude. I'd like to be able to see the computer's size. So what on earth? Font size is 171. So let's make the ideal like 100px. I guess that ideal one is the one that's supposed to be relative, right? So let's want it 100 VW. Nope, way too big. I mean, is that what I'm doing? I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, that worked. If the SVG is, so Dave says, if the SVG is 34 VW, then the span should be the rest less margins. Oh, as in, whatever, 100 take away 34, 66. I mean, there's not much margins on there. I like 26. 26 is good. Seems to work. I like that for the minute. I think what you're saying makes sense, but I don't know how to make it make sense. Where's my stupid line heights? Where's my marquee? 34, 26. I mean, it adds up to 60. I don't know why. Is it because this is being clipped? No, it's not that. Oh, I'll learn at some other point. Let's get a paragraph in there. Donk. HR. I really feel like there should be a bit more structure around this rather than me just dumping in. Oh, Dave, you're asking me why isn't it part of the SVG anyway? Well, you know, that's not a bad question. Because it wasn't. I don't know. I mean, accessibility-wise, it does say ffconf 2023. It wouldn't make any difference if it was actually inside of the logo, and then it would all scale to the same. Oh God, aren't you clever? Yeah, so the whole thing could be an SVG. I mean, Chris, the designer, made it a vector, which I was guessing kind of the widths and so on. So I'm sure he's. Oh, aren't you a spanner in the works, Jobby? Paste markup. There you go. So that is what you're saying. Should just be that. All right, let's do that. I'm going to cut that to my clipboard because we'll be able to get it again later. I am going to do viewbox again equals 00696.174. Well, it's all smaller now, isn't it? Yeah, it is smaller now because it's not got the doobie what's it, has it? All right, styles. Oh, there we go. So, I mean, it's just 100 VW now, isn't it? It's not. Why would it not be? Oh, because that stupid thing. You know what? That was probably the issue before. Go away, you stupid thing. There we go. So just stick a bit of padding on that. Margin, what was it? Margin 24px naught. Well, I mean, it's huge, but it looks good, doesn't it? I don't know what's going on with this. I'm sure that's a marquee thing. I need to start kind of putting some actual widths in place. That's the thing about Figma, it's just like, everything is print-like it's going to be this wide. I guess I need to make it max width of whatever that is, 114 degree thingamajig. We'll do that on the body. Where's the body? Max width. That margins. Oh, that's already. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Look, that looks. That, I think the marquee is going to probably be a bad idea, but still. Okay. Right. So we need a little bit of. Oh, I've got to finish. Where's. So this main is 24, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's put that into a main element. Oh. And let's give the main element some of that margin that we're looking for. Main. The margin or padding? I think it's margin. And this doesn't. Oh yeah, that's fine. No collapses properly. Why is all my text center aligned? Because I've got a star rule saying everything should be center aligned. Let's get rid of that. And then that's the list. So I reckon an hour of listening to me prattle on is good enough. I will continue this, and I'll just put out a tweet or a twang or whatever it's called, for more really exciting sessions and getting this page together. But yeah, I'll just commit this into GitHub on a branch. I quite like that I don't leave VS Code. Thanks for coming along, Dave and Matt, and anyone else who's lurking, if there is anyone else. I'll see you in the next one. I've got a special button to add my